Hey friend, welcome back to Sales Funnels Tech Simplified podcast where we help you conquer the tech overwhelm and start using it as your best business buddy. I'm your host Deepanjali and today we are going on an adventure. Now I've got a big question for you. Are you feeling buried in tech? I mean, really, are you? Is your tech stack a huge pile of apps that kind of work together but mostly leave you tangled in cables? Metaphorically, of course. If you're nodding your head right now, trust me, I get it. I've been there too, but what if I told you that in just 60 minutes you could clear out all that clutter, simplify your tools, and set yourself up to finally love the tech you use? Sounds crazy, right? Well, buckle up because I'm about to walk you through a 1 hour tech audit that will take your health coaching business from tech chaos to tech clarity. And yes, we are doing it all in just 60 minutes. It's like a magic trick, but without the smoke and mirrors. Ready? Let's dive in. All right, let's kick things off with a question. Why should you even bother with a tech audit? I mean, your tools are working kind of. You've got your email platform, your CRM, your scheduling tool, your funnel builder. Everything's fine, right? Let me tell you, I've been in that exact spot. I have had my own tech setup that looked impressive on paper but was like a giant tangled ball of cords behind the scenes. It felt like I was trying to run my business while balancing a dozen tech tools on my head, and trust me, I was always one crash away from a full meltdown. And here's where the negative comes in. This kind of tech setup was actually holding me back. Instead of working smarter, I was working harder. I was manually juggling tasks that could have been automated, switching between apps that didn't talk to each other, and paying for tools I wasn't even using. Sound familiar? This is why a tech audit is so important. It's like a spring cleaning for your business, but instead of dust bunnies, you're getting rid of tech that's slowing you down. In 1 hour, you can clean up your tech stack, streamline your processes, and finally feel in control. All right, let's get into the adventure part. Here's your first step, take inventory. This is where the magic happens. I want you to grab a pen and paper or open up a Google Doc and start listing every tool you're using. From your CRM to your scheduling tool to your funnel builder, anything and everything that helps you run your business. But here's the twist, don't just list the tools. I want you to write down exactly what each tool is doing for you. Be specific. For example, Tool A, email marketing, sending weekly newsletters. Tool B, scheduling client book calls with me. Tool C, CRM, managing leads and client data. And that's how you have to do this, my friend. This step is a bit like treasure hunting. You might uncover some gems, tools you forget were actually making a huge difference. Or you might find some trash tools that are just collecting dust and costing you money. And don't worry, if you find some tools that aren't helping, that's not a failure, that's part of the adventure. Now that you've got your inventory, it's time to evaluate each tool. Is it still serving you or is it just dead weight? Here's where things get a little bit negative, but in a good way. You need to ask yourself the tough question. Is this tool really making my life easier? Or is it like that one sock you keep in the drawer for just in case, even though you never use it? Am I using multiple tools for the same task? Maybe you have got two different apps for email marketing because they seemed useful at that time. But honestly, you could consolidate everything into one and make your life so much easier. Now, you might ask, how much time am I actually spending on this tool? If you're spending more time troubleshooting tech issues than actually coaching, it's time to rethink that tool. Remember, tech is supposed to save you time, not waste it. Step 3 is where we really get to the fun part. Identify unnecessary complications or redundancies. If you're like me, you have probably picked up a tool here and there that seemed like a great idea at the time, but over the months you have realized that it's just adding more noise to your business. Here's the surprise part, you probably don't need as many tools as you think. What if I told you that you could consolidate your tech stack and still run a business like a pro? That's right. I'm talking about eliminating the confusion of 10 different apps and using just 3 or 4 that actually work together. Tools like Go High Level can help you combine email marketing, scheduling, and CRM into one platform. Imagine having everything in one place, no more jumping between tabs, no more syncing issues. It's like the difference between a bumpy ride and cruising on a smooth highway. And finally, step 4, create a prioritized plan for tech improvements. You have done the work, you have identified what's working and what's not. Now it's time to take action, my friend. I don't want you to overwhelm yourself with everything all at once. The key is to start with the low hanging fruit. What quick fixes can you make right now? Maybe it's automating a welcome email sequence or eliminating one tool that's barely being used. These are your quick wins. Then think about what you can tackle in the next couple of weeks. Maybe you want to integrate your tools or migrate everything into one system. And finally, look ahead to the bigger projects like revamping your entire sales funnel. But remember one thing at a time. And there you have it, my friend. In just 60 minutes, you can streamline your tech, simplify your processes, and set your business up for more success with less stress. I would love to hear about your tech audit. What tools did you keep and which ones did you let go? Share your stories with me, drop a message on Facebook, or leave a comment below. And if you're ready to dive deeper into streamlining your sales funnels in tech, don't miss my free How to Recession Proof Your Health Coaching Business with a Sales Funnel Without Tech Overwhelm webinar. I'll walk you through everything you need to know to simplify your tech setup, boost your sales, and eliminate that tech overwhelm once and for all. Sign up now at cxlfunnels.com/webinar-register. I can't wait to see you there, my friend. Thanks so much for tuning in, and remember, your tech is your friend, not your foe. Take control, simplify your life, and keep moving forward.